Now, here we go. Action.
Just need to get a good witch laugh out there. Welcome back to Whispers in the Woods, your last resort for horror news, reviews, and sometimes interviews. I'm your host, Emily.
I'm Devin.
And I'm Tom. Guys, best episode ever this week.
Best
Because
episode
we're back
Yes.
and we're refreshed.
We're
And
refreshed.
we're
Yes.
ready to go.
You could say refreshed. I don't know about refreshed, but...
You can say slightly rested.
Okay, I'll speak for myself. I feel refreshed. Maybe it's the hour and a half nap I had before you guys came over
Could be.
here.
Could be that, yeah.
But I'm just raring to talk about Hokum.
That
yeah,
I am.
I'm
Yes.
super stoked for that.
Yeah, and happy to be back. And we should start with some horror news.
Let's get into it.
All right. So, it's been a month. So there's been a lot of horror news and things that we can't mention. So I thought we should just kind of boil it down to maybe the biggest stuff
Yeah.
that has happened recently.
It really felt like we took a break and horror was like, boom,
Everything
a bunch of
happened.
things.
Yeah.
So-
So basically that just kind of boils down to trailers. Because there have been some incredible releases. And then also something from Interview with the Vampire, of course.
Cannot
How could I
go
forget?
an episode without
Thank you.
mentioning.
Thank you. You'll
Okay.
never be free.
But I want to talk about the Resident Evil trailer.
Ooh,
Yes.
juicy.
Yes, we were waiting on this. And
Yes.
I felt like it delivered. How did you guys feel?
I liked
Oh,
it.
I got so scared.
I was about it.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes, I loved it.
It looks fantastic. I see why they're describing it as the horror version of Mad Max Fury Road. Because you just have one guy, Austin Abrams, running from A to B to B to C to C to D, and there's something chasing him the whole time. I think it's going to be relentless
Yeah.
I do
and
believe so.
scary. That's how it's described. What do you guys make of it yourselves?
Tense.
Yeah.
The
So
little
tense.
like phone dial-up noise
Mm.
that
Yeah, I
was
like
running
that.
throughout it.
Mhm. Trailer motif. That's
I
cool.
did like that. A
Yeah.
lot. Also, like I said, I think Austin Abrams is a cutie.
It's a good time to be an Austin Abrams fan.
You called him a
Yes.
rat boy.
Okay, I'm sorry, Austin, if you're listening. It was not meant as a direct insult, I guess. Lots of people love rat boys.
As me and Devin
Yeah.
agreed.
I think he's
Mouse-like
fantastic.
individuals.
I think he's super fantastic.
He does a good look of, like, abject terror. I mean, we just see him, like, sweaty, covered in blood, and terrified out of his mind, encountering weird creatures and zombies and things.
Yeah, what I'm saying is at the end of the day, like, I'm excited to see him as the main character. I think he did a really good job in Weapons.
Oh my god.
And I
that
think
was
he
amazing.
deserves to be a main character after
Totally.
his acting in that.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah, he was a standout from Weapons. Obviously, Zach Krager likes him, saw some potential in him for, like, an everyman character
Mhm.
who's gonna go through the absolute ringer.
And for me, the monsters so far that scares me the most are when the legs are coming out of the dark
Yes.
door.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they're moving in that really frantic way, which is not how humans work. Of course, our legs
No.
are never on the ceiling. So whatever's going to happen there, I'll be hiding behind my hands in
Now-
the theater.
Yeah, so we saw
yeah.
like a really giant zombie.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the weird, like you said, arms and legs coming out of the
Yeah.
door, spider zombies.
So, do you
Regular
play these
zombies.
games? Sorry, we'll wait for my cat to stop making noise. Good job, buddy. Good job. And do you know if that is a singular entity, this, like, spider zombie you mentioned with all the legs and arms?
Yeah, I mean, in the games too, there are like an assortment of zombies.
Yeah, so is it, like, a bunch of people that have gotten, like, fused together like a rat king?
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't really played the newer ones too much, so maybe that is where that's coming from.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. It's just like that doorway shot made me think that it's maybe some gigantic monstrosity with a whole bunch of people's limbs all stemming from like some grotesque mass. You know?
Yeah, it seems like we're really gonna get an assortment of different zombies,
Yeah.
which I do like.
I'm
But
excited.
some people are having problems with this trailer. I mean,
Really?
people are just haters at the end of the day. But everyone really wants a, like, quote-unquote Resident Evil game movie.
Yeah, with Leon and...
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Jill Valentine. This is not that.
No, and
I
I'm
don't
okay
care.
with
Yeah,
that.
this looks awesome. Like, I love the ones from the 2000s. Those movies are hilarious, but this looks like it's going to be scary, scary.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Mickey might just be joining us, and that's okay. So
We have a
beautiful
special
cat.
guest today. It is my cat, who is
Wait.
eating hairs out of the blanket that
Can-
the microphone is on.
You guys hear the licking?
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
I hope today you'll hear purrs.
Mickey,
and
what
licks.
did you think of the Resident Evil trailer? His brain is just like a Windows screensaver.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
He's got nothing going on.
But he's so happy to be joining us. Okay, what other trailers?
There was the Evil Dead Burn trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sold on this. I have a feeling you're not, Emily.
I am not.
Now, why
I think
not?
that it looks like it's going to be the same sort of vibe as the last Evil Dead.
Which you weren't crazy about?
I was
I
not
remember.
crazy about.
Too bad.
No.
All right.
The difference between these two and Evil Dead from 2013, which I really liked, is that one seemed like it had a much darker vibe. And I don't know. This new one seems a little...
Fun?
Yeah, fun.
Yeah,
fun.
Evil Dead is supposed to be fun.
I don't know what it is. It's like the last one was shot in an apartment complex, and there was a
Mhm.
lot of like Gen Z stuff going on that I didn't really like.
There
And
were
I'm
a
just
couple youths, yeah.
a couple Utes.
I don't
And-
see as many in this one. I mean, there's a
No.
Wednesday boy up in
Yeah.
there. Not Bill Skarsgård, but kind of.
I guess it's that. It's just seeming a little Gen Z. And not to be like, oh, I hate Gen Z, blah, blah, blah. I literally am Gen Z. But it can just be a little, like, cheesy, kind of cringe at times. I don't
guess
know.
we'll
Maybe
see.
I'm wrong.
We'll
Maybe
see.
I'm wrong.
We'll see if any of them are podcasters.
Yeah, that would be cringe.
Deb, how did you hold up? Because I know historically you won't watch Evil Dead Rise, and this, like Emily's saying, kind of looks like an extension of that. So,
Yeah, again, Evil Dead is still like hard for me because it's been something I've been scared of my whole life. I still haven't seen the first one, only the one you showed me, the second one.
Evil Dead 2, the
Which was
greatest movie of all
funny.
time.
And then the other one with like the mom as a deadite, I can't do personally.
That's Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
It's fair enough. I feel like this one is also going to have some Your Mom is a Deadite.
Yeah, I don't know if
so-
I can handle that myself.
That's fair
Just
enough.
Yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll say for me, I think this looks like a lot of wicked fun. I like the cool camera movements. There's like this one shot that we don't know is in a mirror, and then somebody's head gets smashed into the mirror. And that was really cool and creative. I like these like whip pans that they're
Yeah.
doing 180 degrees just at the start of the trailer. I feel like there is an opportunity to have it be a great jump scare. So maybe that is like a motif because it's not, it doesn't lead into a jump scare in the
Now
trailer.
that you bring that up, I have noticed a lot more whip pans in movies.
Totally,
within the
right?
last
Right, another
decade.
trailer we saw.
And it's
had-
just like, Raimi inspired fun camera work. So it's nice that they're paying homage in that way.
And I do like the dishwasher scene.
Oh, the dishwasher's
That's
nasty.
creative.
Yes, what I enjoy about that is that guy has to live through having a bunch of knives and forks in his
you're
back.
right.
Because usually I've seen like that kind of kill done before. And usually, like I just said, it's a kill. Somebody
Yeah.
falls on a dishwasher with a bunch of open knives facing up, the most dangerous way to load a dishwasher. But then they're just dead. But in this case, he's alive,
I
and
don't
that's
think
worse.
he dies.
No,
I
he doesn't
hope
die.
he gets
Yeah.
It's
medical
it's in
care.
like it's in his lower back, so he's just like suffering through that.
Ouch.
Ouch! Right, biggest ouch.
The director for this is Sebastian Venicek,
Mhm.
who directed 2023's Infested.
Oh, that's a spider one, right?
Yes,
I think
it's
so. Yeah, it's pretty gross, and
I
it's
can't
got
watch
some
it.
pretty nasty practical effects.
Ooh, just thinking about it's making my body feel bad.
Okay, I need to check that one out. I think I know the poster, and I think that looks.
So the one
cool.
thing I will say about this new Evil Dead is I'm sure it will have some good practical effects.
Practical
Which
effects
of
and kills.
course, you know me, I always love.
Yeah.
It's also set to be released June 10th, which is soon.
Yeah,
Oh.
can't wait. More on that as we get more trailers. I had one more trailer that I wanted to talk about, which is the Clayface trailer. And this is set in the DCU, and people are like, what, superheroes and horror? Yeah, in this universe, they can do a movie of any genre. So this is like a straight body horror trailer. It's about an actor who gets disfigured, and then he takes some experimental substance. Maybe you might even say the substance. And then he turns into a nasty Clayman. And what did you guys make of this trailer?
I really like DCU. I like everything Batman related.
This is set in Gotham.
Everything Gotham related.
Yeah.
People don't really know this about me, but every Saturday.
Did not know this.
Yeah, every Saturday growing up, I would watch all of these things with my dad, all the Gotham stuff. So as soon as Batman's involved, I'm there.
I don't know if Batman's going to be
Well, it's in
directly
his
involved.
hometown.
It's in his hometown.
So
and
I'm there.
They shot it in the same town in Scotland that they shot The Batman.
Just like
It's not in the same universe, but it's going to have that same kind of Gothic architecture. And
I
I'm
like
into
that.
that.
I like
Personally,
Gothic.
I'm not really like huge on DC or Marvel or like any sort of like superhero stuff. It's just not really my thing. But I do like that they're deciding, obviously, to go the horror route.
Yeah,
with
they're
a
trying
DC
something new.
movie.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I'm excited for it
I'll
because I
watch
do
it.
like DC.
It's going to get mad substance comparisons, like
Yeah.
without a doubt, even though this storyline existed before the substance was conceived. I really enjoy the final shot in this trailer
Yeah.
when he's in the bath and then he just smooths out his entire face.
Yes.
And
do
that,
you think that was practical?
yeah, apparently they did most of this practical.
That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Old school practical effects. However, studios do love to say these days, we did everything practically. Everything's real, and it's not. So, you
It's
know,
like made
It
with
didn't
local
look
ingredients and it's one
super-
onion for the entire
take
thing.
it with a grain of salt, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we have anything more to say about Clayface?
No.
No.
Okay, then I have just a few more pieces of, like, news. There's a Blair Witch reboot
I
/
saw this.
sequel, long-awaited sequel.
With the original actors.
Yes, the original actors.
So they lived.
Apparently, in some form. I have no clue.
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
we'll find out.
We'll find out. And I'm really, really excited for that.
Me
Me
as well.
too.
To mention that.
That's like 20-something years.
Have you seen the remake?
No.
Or not remake,
Like
sorry.
the,
like
what was it
new
called?
one.
The Blair Witch?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
No. But apparently people didn't like it. You saw the Blair Witch and people hated that.
I saw it in theaters, yeah. I mean, I didn't like completely hate it, but it should have not been called The Blair Witch, I
Mm.
think.
It's kind of like a lazy name, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like Wolverine to the Wolverine
But
pipeline.
the original is one of my favorite
It's
films,
such a
and
good
I
movie.
watch it like
Yeah, it's
at
one of
least
my
once
favorite
every
horror
couple
movies,
of
too.
months.
You can
so-
analyze that. I love watching video analysis on it too, when it's like the two guys did it and all of this. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote a whole article on it.
Oh.
You did? Oh.
Yeah.
Where can we find that if people
Yeah.
are interested?
That is on Pelaplat.
Nice.
Yes.
The Backrooms had its premiere, and first reviews and reactions are out. It's looking pretty dang positive.
Yay!
Just
I
to
had high hopes.
read a
so-
quick review. This is from Courtney Howard on Twitter, and she says, Kane Parsons' Backrooms is a trip, a brilliant, frightening vision, beautifully claustrophobic, pulse-pounding, and freaky AF. Superb world building, edge of your seat suspense. And that was posted to the Backrooms official Instagram. So they're
Yay.
excited to show off that
It's
people
very
are enjoying
positive.
it.
Well done, Kane Parsons.
Yeah,
good
Kane
job,
Pixels.
buddy.
I'm
well
jealous
done.
of you, but
I think that's awesome.
good job.
Still don't have a soundboard, so here we go. Those are our hints.
I can't wait for that.
Same.
That's end of this month.
Yeah.
My last little piece of news, A Quiet Place Part 3 has begun filming.
Right.
I don't have anything more about that other than Cillian Murphy is back.
Yep.
No, not Josh O'Connor.
Can't do that. Come
Josh
on.
somebody. What was his name? Remick from Sinners.
Oh. I should know this. I've
And-
been watching.
Also,
shouldn't know
also
this. I didn't
Sir
watch it.
Lord Jimmy Crystal.
And also because he's
Really?
he's
Jack
from
Same
O'Connell?
guy. That's it. Jack O'Connell.
I
Yes.
love him.
I do love Jack
So
O'Connell.
he's in it. Yeah.
Ever since, okay, this sounds so weird, but ever since the Bone Temple, Loki kind of have a little crush on him. Which is
With
so-
those teeth?
I love you, Emily. That's amazing. Wow, you should watch Skins then.
Yeah,
I just realized Jack O'Connell is incapable of being in a horror movie and having normal teeth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's fun.
Funny, huh?
Teeth
Weird
acting.
coincidence.
Yeah.
He's got a cute little face. I don't know.
I'm not touching that. So we have... That's it for my horror news. Does anybody else have anything?
Oh,
I've got some horror
Diva.
news for you.
Let's hear about
Do
it.
you want to go first, Evan, or do you want me to go first?
You go first,
Oh,
Emily.
okay, we'll save the best for last then, eh?
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Alright,
I'm
alright.
saying. Because I see what's on your paper.
You already know. You already know what my horror news is, and we already know what Devin's horror news is. So here we go, guys.
Like, there's no surprise.
Yeah, you got two guesses. The 3 guesses, the first 2 don't count. We know.
Yeah.
Okay, Terrifier 4 news.
Oh, hell yeah.
guys.
What's up?
It will officially take place around New Year's. Mhm.
Okay, ringing in the new year. By
Yeah,
getting
so
stabbed by
people-
art.
Exactly. I think it
If
takes
you're
place
lucky, I think.
right after like the last one, which was Christmas.
That makes sense.
All right, so he hasn't been like laying low for a year like he has between
No.
movies.
This
Okay.
is pretty soon after, I'm
Mhm.
sure. And
Yep.
then the first 2 were like Halloween, so
Right.
this is fun. Damien Leone says, no space, no Easter Bunny. Art is bringing in the new year.
That's funny.
Is he referencing our whole art in space thing that
Yeah,
we've been
yeah.
talking
Well,
about?
I think he's like, he talks to the fans.
Uh-huh.
He comments on what fans are saying and speculating.
Yeah,
So he
fun.
knows that people have been like, is he in space?
Is he
Tell
in
me
space?
some
Yeah.
space.
Is he the Easter Bunny?
Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
funny.
Amazing. I'm excited. I watch the kill counts for these movies,
Uh-huh,
so I'm excited
uh-huh.
to see that.
One
I
day
know.
you will watch the film.
No, I will.
I will.
I promise.
It's also confirmed that Art's backstory will be revealed within the first 15 minutes of the film.
Oh, good. I'm excited for you to tell me what it is.
Interesting.
Oh yes,
I'm
Devin. I
excited
will
for
be sure
James
to.
Agent Niece to tell me what it is.
Guys, come on, you're killing me. And then David Howard Thornton commented, all he knows is that it's going to be a quote-unquote batshit insane finale.
Cool.
Which I love.
Oh, they use the word finale?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last one.
Well, we'll see.
Well, oh yeah, it
Yeah,
could be,
finale.
Friday the
Dot, dot,
13th,
dot,
the
dot.
final chapter.
Exactly.
Who knows? Yeah,
Time and time again, we've had horror movies be the last one, and it's really not. So
exactly.
That's
I hope
40
it's
years
not the
later,
last
they
one.
make another.
Hey, did you see that David Howard Thornton proposed to his girlfriend in
This is
Art
what
the
I was gonna
Clown?
say.
Oh, I'm sorry to step on it.
that's okay. I was just gonna say, yeah, on the topic,
Yeah,
David Howard Thornton got engaged.
so cute.
He proposed at the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo in Alabama in full costume,
That's
which
cute.
I love. I think is the most romantic way to propose ever. And if my future husband does not do that, I will not accept it. I will say no. Why aren't you in an art costume?
Where's the blood? Why aren't you
Where's-
covered in it?
Where's your little hat?
Exactly.
With the little flowers.
That's cute.
It was very cute. And like so many different like celebrities from the horror community were commenting on
Aw,
it.
that's
Congratulations.
nice.
And
Yeah.
It was really sweet.
Dev, are you like conflicted here? It looks like you're like something
I think
positive
that's
related
so-
to Terrifier. How can it
That's
be?
so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. And I'm so happy you're getting your Terrifier for Emily.
Uh-huh.
I'm so
I'm so
excited.
happy for you.
I want Terrifier 5 and 6 and 7 and 8.
You know what? If you go see it 400 times, then maybe they'll have
Yeah.
to make Terrifier 5 for you, and 6 and 7 and 8.
That's my hope. And you know what my hope also is, which is pretty morbid?
Do we need a content warning?
Well, sure. Content warning. I don't know what the content is, but warning.
You've been warned.
The last Terrifier I went to see in theaters, people threw up
That would be me.
Right.
and
Yep.
people left the theater.
That would also be me.
And I hope that this one is just the same, really.
Devin has already left the theater.
She isn't even...
She didn't even buy the ticket. She's third personing herself. She is not present.
Well, Dev, how about we talk about something that's more in your comfort zone?
Well, it's so funny. What horror news? So first, before we get into the big horror news, Exit 8 trailer
Oh yeah.
looked really, really good. That movie's currently out. It's a Japanese horror film, premiered at Cannes last year, and it looks really great. It's another liminal space type horror movie, so
Backrooms
definitely
vibes.
Yes,
Yeah.
except this one's in a subway station.
yes. And watch the trailer with the Bolero song. And if you don't know what the Bolero song is, it goes ba da na 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 na, and it just does that forever. It's by Ravel.
It's pretty cutesy for
Yeah.
like the content of the movie.
What that song is, it starts off at one tempo. That's why I think it's so smart they chose it, because it starts off slow, but it's only the same couple bars that repeat, and it just gets louder and louder and louder for like 8 minutes till it's a lot.
Anxiety
That's
provoking.
Exactly. So it
interesting.
seems
Okay.
like just like that song, it starts off one level and it gets progressively worse
Cool.
and more intense as time goes on. And then, of course, what? Interview with the Who? Interview with the
Here we
Vampire,
go, here
now
we
known
go.
as the Vampire Lestat, comes out in June. I'm very excited. June 7th, but on June 2nd, guys. Oh my god, this is such big news. June 2nd, the Vampire Lestat is actually doing a concert. One night concert. And Louis will be present somewhere in the crowd.
Whoa.
Oh, that's
yeah,
amazing.
and I hope they put Sam Reed on wires so that he can actually go flying while singing as Lestat. If I were to be present, I would no longer need anything else.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you think you would
die
cry?
happy.
Probably, honestly. I'm not one to cry at concerts or movies or anything, but it would just be so cool that this woman wrote a book in the 70s and now it's 2026 and like her book got completely panned and all of those people are like, it's poorly written, blah, 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 blah. Even though it's like the narrator's first languages aren't English, so it makes you think. But the... for that to now them being like a concert for people who were not born anywhere near the 70s.
Yeah.
And like I just saw some comments online and people like, I read this book in the 90s. I'm a 51-year-old woman. I'm so excited.
Oh,
I've
that's
been waiting
great.
for this
Cute.
character.
And the
my whole
concert
life.
sold out within a day, right?
Well, it's not like it sold out because the tickets weren't for sale. What you had to do was write why you want to be chosen to attend the concert.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then
You
that
should just
closed.
write that
It's
anyway.
closed.
No, I just.
Oh,
mean
just in
for
general.
fun.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
just write it in general
Uh-huh.
and be like, look at the Claudia costume on my Instagram that I made when I'm actually dancing in point shoes on aerial chains.
Damn.
Reason to go. I found the exact mask. But yeah, so that's really exciting. And they are filming the concert, so I'm hoping it will be available with the season to watch. But I just like, that's next level marketing coolness.
No, that's great.
And especially because
Yeah.
it's free. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
Super
really
cool.
cool.
So it's only in New York.
Only in New York, because New York is the center of the world.
Yeah.
So,
It's not
I
even
hate
where
when
that
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 happens.
season of
I
the
know.
show's set. It's set in Montreal.
yeah, I think they go all over North America in it. So Montreal, and then Toronto plays like every city in North
okay.
America,
This
probably.
is kind of like on topic but off topic. I wanted to see a Paranormal Activity play that apparently was really
play?
good. Yeah, it was going on. It
Wow.
was showing last year, and it was only, I don't know, somewhere in the States.
Yeah,
in
you know.
one-
Shame.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
one state,
Hmm.
and it only showed like 4 times.
Darn.
Hmm.
That would have been cool.
Maybe it'll be back.
Hopefully.
Yeah, sometime.
Paranormal Activity foreplay will be foreplay. And
Oh,
on that
sign
note-
me up.
Right?
Well, is that all for horror news then?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Then I think we should do our Hokum review.
Let's do it.
Okay.
First of all, let's have some content warnings. So, contextual spoiler, I guess. There is some gun violence in this movie.
Mhm.
So we should mention that. Anything else we can think of?
And also,
Off
I
the
just
top
want
of
to
our head?
thank the Vancouver Horror Show for giving us tickets.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you
little
so
story
much.
here.
Yeah.
So we won a giveaway or something, didn't we?
Yeah.
Some sort of draw.
On
Yeah.
Instagram
Yes.
and got
We did.
selected to go see Hokum. So big thank
Advanced
you.
screening too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got to see it a day or two before it officially came out.
And let me tell
a
you,
huge
that
honor.
screening was packed
Is that right?
to the rim.
Devin and I unfortunately couldn't go. Emily went in our
Yes,
stead.
I went. And I'm so happy I went. I really liked it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
So big thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So we're going to do a non-spoiler review for a little while as best as we can because this is a new one,
Yeah.
and then move into some spoiler time.
Yeah.
First of all, some production info. So this was directed by Damien McCarthy, the director of Oddity and Caveat, two films which I believe were well received, and I had definitely heard of before this movie came out.
Have you seen them?
Haven't seen either, though. They're on my list,
I've
especially
seen
after
both.
this one. And what do you think?
I thought Oddity was absolutely phenomenal. Biggest jump scare of my life.
Oh.
Really?
I screamed so loud, and I was watching it with my partner, and he just laughed and laughed with me after, because I let out a scream like I've never screamed in a horror movie. So there's that. Also, just like the plot, the acting, all of it was, I didn't have any complaints. And then Caveat, wasn't crazy about.
Was
but
that before Oddity?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So he's, on an upward trend for you
sure.
for his movies.
Hokum
That's
is
nice.
the best by far.
Okay, then
great.
that's perfect. Then it's all going well.
It's going well
He's
for
just
him.
improving. That's fantastic.
Give him more money.
And it's an
Well,
Irish film.
What's
so I love
interesting, this movie had a $5 million budget, which is,
Wow.
I guess, moderate for horror movies. Tiny if we're comparing it to blockbusters.
Yeah.
And so far, as of May 10th, it has made $12.3 million
that.
worldwide.
Good job.
Pretty good.
So that means that it has made its money back and some. And hopefully the train just keeps a rolling, because I think this is a great movie.
I think through word of mouth too. Like, I think other people are obviously gonna really like it too. So
Yeah, it's being well received for sure.
Mhm.
So let's set the stage then.
All right.
In terms of our characters, we've got Adam Scott as Ohm Bauman, who is a writer of a fantasy series, I want to
Yeah,
say.
I want to say
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like the
Looks like
Conquistadors something
fantasy. Yeah.
treasure hunting book series. And what's he all about, you guys?
He's kind of a grumpy man.
Yeah.
He likes drinking.
He likes drinking. He seems, of course, like he has some sort of tragic thing that
Yeah.
happened to him.
Yeah.
In his
A
past.
horror character with some tragic guilt in his past. What's going on here? I've
Mm.
never seen this before.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And when we meet him, he is looking through some of his parents' belongings.
Yes.
And he's got both of their ashes. And he finds photos from when they were at a honeymoon together in this Irish hotel. So then he decides he's going to go there and spread their ashes around that area, which is going to lead into the horror of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we kind of go into like a fantasy scene of his book.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, yeah, it was fun to start in that way.
I
Yeah.
thought I was in the wrong movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
Oops,
for sure.
keep poking.
Yeah, like I really did like this movie because it had odd things like that, you know,
Mhm.
and it's stuff that I just wouldn't have thought I would see, you know,
Mhm.
and also the Jack the donkey as
Yeah.
well, you know, like it's got a fun personality, I'd say, for a movie.
It's a little
Yeah.
bit quirky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys find it funny for one thing?
Yes.
A
Yeah.
little bit at times.
I did find it really funny, actually.
in a dark way.
There
Yeah,
were funny
yeah.
characters. I particularly liked Jerry, a character I'm
Love
sure we'll
Yes.
talk about a
yes.
little bit
Yes.
more, but
I
he's
did
just
love Jerry. He was the funniest part of
the
the
funniest guy for sure. Just like this
comic relief.
woods dwelling,
Psychedelic.
yeah,
Yeah, he
having-
was great.
psychedelic taking
Mhm.
woodsman, you know, Irishman as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a mainly Irish cast as well,
Only
aside from
Adam Scott.
Adam
was-
Scott.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, exactly. Did you guys have a standout character beyond Jerry?
Mm, the witch.
Yeah, okay. I mean, mild spoilers. I guess it's kind of included in the
It's kind of in the
In
trailer.
the trailer,
Yeah,
yeah.
you do see
you,
her.
You
but
know that there is going to be like some mysticism going on through like the voiceover.
Mystical entity.
Yeah,
Of sorts.
it's tied into the folklore for sure. So I personally really enjoyed the villain, the monster of this
Mhm.
piece. We'll talk about, and yeah, there's another one too. We'll talk about
Mhm.
them more in spoilers, I'm sure. For like our normal human characters, I was a big fan of Fiona.
I really
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Mhm,
Fiona was
I
great.
did make a comment after seeing the film. I was like, oh, damn, I would have liked to have seen her more.
Yeah,
But I
definitely.
guess that was kind of the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
She's kind of like, without getting into spoilers, she's sort of the linchpin of the story where you need to care about her within a very short amount of time. so that you understand Adam Scott's or Ohm's motivations for all of the things that he does, the lengths that he goes to for her, someone that he barely knows. So I think that the one main thing that she does really like endears her to me.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
It was well done.
I really like the bellhop too. I can't remember his name at the time.
Yes.
Oh, the guy that's obsessed with.
Yeah. The bellhop is a fun character too. I like a little reveal about him later on
He's
at the end.
Fun. He's a fun character.
Which is it's interesting, the dynamic that he has with Adam Scott,
Yes.
especially because like when we get to the end, it hasn't changed as much as I would have assumed it had. But I guess it has fundamentally in little ways, you know?
Yeah.
It's like not so different, but it is different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So there is like some fun character arcs and dynamics at play, which I guess we'll talk about more in spoilers as well, too.
Yeah.
Setting, you guys. What did you make of the setting?
I love the setting.
Love, 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 love.
Right?
An old hotel.
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
we haven't seen that a lot lately.
Not in a while. I
No,
feel
I
like
love a hotel
filmmakers
horror.
would be intimidated from The Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, how are you gonna, improve upon that?
And they even make a reference to it at one point, which
Did
is
they?
great.
I forget.
It's
What
a
was
subtle
it?
one. It'll be in spoilers later on.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I do love a haunted hotel. Again, remember 1408. That is still one of my big
Yeah.
villains.
So 1408 shares a bit of DNA with this movie, especially being trapped in like a singular room.
Yeah.
Within a spooky space. So that was fun. I enjoyed all of like the Irish woods.
Love it.
Mhm.
That was a lot of fun.
And then also his home setting too. I was actually talking with my dad earlier about this.
Ohm's home in the beginning.
Ohm's home in the beginning,
Uh-huh.
yes. Currently in the town I live in, there's like a development being put up and it's advertised as concrete homes. And I'm like,
Boo.
why would you advertise as a concrete home? That doesn't sound comfortable at all.
No.
Down
And-
with brutalism. Come on.
Right? But his house is a concrete home. It's one of the most modern, minimalist, gray wall thing you ever
Yeah.
see. It's just like,
Definitely says something about
it
him.
does.
It really
for
does.
then it to be a
Mhm.
very whimsical setting in contrast, a very old, beautiful hotel with a lot of detail and creepy little sculptures and even an old elevator that
Yeah.
with the creepy
Oh
gate.
yes, I enjoyed the creepy elevator quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've been on an elevator like that once in my life, and it was
Ooh,
in
scary.
Italy. It might have been Florence, I think. And they're a trip. Like they're fun to experience, but you feel the age of that thing. The rattles and like the shutting gates. It's just like you feel boxed in even more, I think, than you feel in a
Just hoping
just
that
normal
you make it out of there.
elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a lot of fun. That
But
we
I mean,
spent so
yeah.
much time there.
Back to the location, I feel like, like you said, like the whole concrete
Mhm.
place that he lives in, and then going into this more like whimsical location,
Mhm.
it kind of like touches on the fact that at the beginning of the film, he's very like skeptical and very like,
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's
What's-
pragmatic.
yeah. He believes a certain thing, and then at the end of the film, it kind of
Yeah, exactly. His eyes are a little bit opened. I liked also that he's like the kind of guy who's just going to speak his mind because he
Yes.
knows or feels that he's right all of the time.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't quite count as spoilers, but when he arrives at the hotel and somebody has shot a goat out the front, like his reaction is to confront the person about it. You know?
Yeah.
And just kind of like start a fight, basically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then when he's in there and there's the old man telling the creepy story, like
Mhm.
he also picks another fight, basically. Like he's just got this giant chip on
I
his
did
shoulder.
not like him at the
No,
beginning.
no.
I'm like,
No.
who's this guy? And what he
You don't
does
like
to the
him.
other guy with the spoon.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
Jeez.
I
Fell
didn't
up.
see that coming.
Neither
Like,
did
didn't-
I.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
he has a really, really good character arc in this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Was it scary? Question for you both.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually surprised with how much I was sweating in the theater. I was stanky by the end of the day. No, but
You
like
represented Whispers in the Woods and
deodorant
stank.
sticks.
I did, I really did. I left a mark on that theater.
We will not be invited back.
Sorry, guys. No, but like it's hard for me to be scared anymore. I feel like you guys know, I'm very desensitized at this point, but something just hit a chord in me with this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got very scared at a certain part that we will get into.
Right. Yeah.
But I loved it, and I got scared, and I loved that I got scared.
Yeah.
Dev?
I really, really, really liked it.
Was it scary? Did it scare you?
Yes, it did scare me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like they have something really creepy at the beginning, because it's also some of it.
Absolutely,
You don't even realize the thing is there until it moves. You're like, what the shish kebab? You
Yeah,
know?
it does like kind of the undertone thing where like you're looking down hallways. You're like, wait, did I really see what I thought I saw? Yeah.
It was really good at like creeping up on you.
Oh,
Yes.
totally,
And
totally.
creeping you out. Like
Yeah.
creepy is like the perfect word.
Yeah,
for
so
it.
many like suspended moments when it gets quiet.
Mhm.
Yes.
You're waiting. It's like, when is the shoe gonna drop? When is the
Yeah.
thing gonna scare me? And then it does. I want you guys to be proud of me. I covered my ears for half of this movie.
Aw,
For half, but the first half.
Oh, look,
So, I was
you
like-
warmed up.
Exactly. I'm like, geez, this is like scary. I'm scared. I gotta like get into my safety bubble here. But then towards the latter half, I'm like, you know what? This is the type of scary that I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to actually give it, everything and experience it. So I popped my fingers out of my ears.
Aww.
And
applause.
Good for
actually,
you.
went on that ride. And I realized also that I need to do something with my nervous energy. So I was just like shifting and jumping and jiving and wiggling
That's
around.
good.
Because,
That's
oh my
good.
God, the
Yeah.
moments of tension and waiting for those scares, my hands needed to do something. So I was just like
I was
doing the
crocheting.
Macarena, basically.
I was just like shaking my legs
Yeah,
and like
bouncing the
rubbing my
legs.
thighs a lot and
Mhm.
like just, I don't know.
But it gave
clenching.
me, for scares, it gave me exactly what I wanted, which was a fun time at the horror movies.
Mhm.
Because I love horror movies that are fun. I love when there is like a playful nature to it. It's not like too dour or taking itself too seriously. It's just like, I'm gonna scare the pants off of you, and I'm like, good, let's do it.
And it did. That's why I'm now wearing a ballet leotard.
There you go.
No
The
pants
pants are
gone.
gone.
I said it's a onesie for me and a sweater.
Did we have anything more to say non-spoiler wise?
No,
Dev?
I'd like to get into it.
I'm just thinking like one thing, just like this director and rabbits, I want to do some personal research on the
Yeah.
connection between rabbits and all of the movies. If there's some,
How will we say long-eared animals? Because there's not a rabbit in this movie, but there
It's
is
not a rabbit.
there's a donkey man. He's not a
It's
rabbit.
not a rabbit.
He's Fiona. Oh,
Yeah.
you're so right.
yeah,
I apologize.
Thank
Yeah, there is a
you.
rabbit. There's a rabbit costume.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
I forgot about that.
You're
I
so
forgot about
right.
that.
So
I really
Damien-
thought you were just talking about.
no.
Damien McCarthy is 3 for 3 for rabbit representation.
Yeah, so I want to do some
Okay.
research myself.
Interesting.
So that's something, listener, research. Let us know if you know anything about Irish folklore and rabbits.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And hair,
The
it's like,
Irish are big on rabbits.
So I need to know
Very cool.
what more all these movies could be saying. And that's it. And now we can get to spoilers.
Okay. Should we give it a star rating?
Sure.
Out of 5.
Okay.
Like a real...
I'm giving it a 5. 5 for me.
5. Emily?
5 big booms.
Whoa, look at that. We have a total
Whoa.
of 15 stars for this movie. They should, put our review on a poster.
Yeah.
Because who's going to give a better review than that?
No
No
one.
one.
All right.
Starting
Starting
you alert!
Come on.
and best episode ever alert.
Yeah.
Best episode ever.
Starting at the beginning, like we mentioned, we have these like flashes to the inside of Ohm's book.
Mm-hmm.
Which you don't realize
Which you
at
don't
first.
realize,
You think
no.
you're in the wrong movie.
I
Mhm.
really did. I was like, this
Yeah.
is what the movie's gonna be.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be like we're setting up some like ancient artifact, and
Yeah.
then we're going to cut to
Mhm.
present
Yeah,
day,
same.
and it's still around. But yeah, this doesn't like feature in the movie too much. I think it's
No.
brought up 3 times, so
Yeah.
maybe we'll just like breeze through it. There's like a conquistador and a little boy, and they're looking for a treasure. It's in a bottle. The bottle gets stopped, and they can't open it, and the conquistador wants to break the bottle on the boy's head so that he can look for his treasure. And just before he's gonna bring it down, we cut to reality.
We see a red circle. There's a red circle.
Yeah, that's true. There's
That's
the
important.
circle, and it kind of match cuts to the the condensation left from his glass as well. So there is, a circle motif. That's cool. I didn't actually
Yeah, and
notice
that's
that.
really important for the movie.
Good match cut.
It is. Yeah, cool match cut for sure. And we're nigh on our first scare. I enjoyed that we come out the
that
gate.
caught me off guard.
I do
Fun
like
scare.
that.
Me
I don't
too.
think that you're anticipating being scared right away.
Yeah.
So
Especially because we're not in the setting that the movie takes in. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, oh.
Yeah.
I love when a horror movie can catch me off guard.
Yes.
Exactly. So like Ohm's just writing in his brutalist house, and then he notices high up on a staircase that you can see a silhouette.
Yeah.
Looks like a woman's silhouette. Then he, shines his lamp and nothing's
it.
there. And then when he returns it back to its first position, it's a ghostly woman standing right beside him.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, pretty creepy.
I like that.
And she shows up a lot. In the
She
film.
does.
She
And
does.
who is she? Well, we're in spoilers, but we'll talk about it later in its time. But yeah, and then I guess he finds a photograph. He finds the ashes of his parents. Decides he's going to go to this hotel.
Yeah.
And then he does. I don't
He
think there's
does.
anything between that.
No,
Yeah,
the
kind
like
of.
plot of this story I think is so perfect. Like it's not like too simple, but it's
Mhm.
like perfectly I don't know. You
It's
know what I
well
mean?
contained. Like
It really is.
everything has a
There's not
piece
too
in the
much
story.
going on.
Exactly, yeah. And like we were talking about earlier with just like the motivations are understandable, like I get why
Yeah.
he is going to the hotel. He wants to reconnect with his parents, specifically for a reason which we will get onto later.
Yeah.
The-
It all makes sense.
It all
ties into
makes
his
sense.
guilt. Yeah.
Yes.
And then getting there, like I mentioned, there's a goat that it's standing on cars, which is cute, but it gets shot with a crossbow
I
for
didn't love that.
standing on cars. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that
And
was
he's
a
like,
shame.
Couldn't you just spray it with a hose?
Yeah. So there's what would he be, a groundskeeper? do
Yeah,
you
the
think? Yeah,
groundsman, yeah.
the groundskeeper whose name I can't remember. If you guys take over on the synopsis, I'm going to look him up real quick.
Yeah, and right before he gets to the hotel, we also see a man in the woods looking at something.
Mhm.
And then in the hotel, he enters, and it's a beautiful old hotel. It's a beautiful cold Irish day. And we just hear these words, fado, fado, fado.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then there's this old man
Very
telling
Willem Dafoe vibes.
Yes.
I would say.
Well, maybe that's what fado is. It's just a faux.
Oh,
All
Yes.
backwards. Telling these kids this very creepy story with the most amazing, creepy little sculptures. Those sculptures made me feel bad in my body.
Oh, yes, they had weird, freaky little faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he introduces us to the myth of the movie.
Yeah.
Revolves around a witch that supposedly lives in the woods around the hotel.
Yeah, with
And
the
the old
chain.
man-
Yeah, what does she do with these chains?
Like, connects and drags people.
Yeah, she's
So,
gonna
like-
she's gonna chain you up, and then she's going to drag you off, and I think it's into the woods. And then there's going to be beings that are gonna pick off little
It
pieces
looks
Yeah.
of
like
you,
hell
It's
or
like-
something.
Hell,
from
yeah.
behind you, which I found really creepy, especially because he's telling it to two little
Yeah,
kids.
two little kids in adorable
Mhm.
sweaters.
And he seems like he's pleasured by this.
Yes.
He likes making these little kids scared.
Yes, and Ohm's like, hey kids, go back to your parents and don't talk to strangers. And it's revealed that's the owner of the hotel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he
Oh,
makes
God.
an enemy in that way right off. the-
Yeah. And his grandson is also like the manager of the hotel.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
his grandson, whose name I'm looking for
Oh,
right
thanks, T.
now, is played by Peter Coonan, and he also tries to get a autograph for his kid.
He did.
Yeah.
It's important that he has a wife and kid. Also, the owner of the hotel is his father-in-law, and of course, Ohm's just like, no, gonna
Yeah.
give their kid an autograph
Yeah.
because he's a dick.
Yeah, he's a very
He's a
unlikable
mean
character.
man.
And then the man, the bellhop, big
Yeah.
fan of his too. Oh, and Ohm also asks for a room that is far away from everyone else so he can get all of the writing done because it's Halloween. And as soon as they said it was Halloween time, oh, my body got so happy.
Yeah, there are these little like traditional jack-o'-lanterns, just
God,
like
turnips.
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah, the
Yeah.
jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, that filled my heart with joy.
Mhm.
Right?
Okay.
I would love a hotel with a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns on each floor.
Yes,
That's
carved
so cool.
turnips.
So
they
the
smell
son-in-law who is at the front desk, his name is Mal.
Mal, that's it.
Let's remember that. Also, that's fun. Mal, as in, like malevolent, kind of tells
And,
you
like-
his character.
Yeah.
Mal is like
He
sad
seems
in
nice, though.
French.
Bad.
Uh-huh.
Bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he seems nice enough at the beginning, but, we learn a bit more about him.
And it's okay. It's cool to know it's spelled Mal. I thought they were saying Mel. So this makes it very different. Yes.
Mal.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think Om is?
How's it spelled?
It's OHM.
Kind of like the Sanskrit Om, like when you're breathing in yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Om. Yeah, grounding in
let's
peace.
see. So what happens beyond this? I guess now he's just going to
so he went
meet
to Fiona. 'Cause
Fiona,
he's trying
yeah.
to find his room, and it's
A
not
lovely,
there.
gorgeous, charming
Oh,
woman.
such a lovely woman, and yeah,
So he learns that there is a suite that is locked.
Haunted.
Off limits because it's haunted, and it's been off limits since I think after his parents stayed there.
yeah.
Mhm.
And exactly, yeah. It's the honeymoon suite
Specifically haunted by a witch.
by a witch, so
By a
nobody
witch,
goes
yeah.
in there. But then Ohm is going to go have a drink,
Yeah.
or many, like a few too many, and he is approached by Connell, is the name
Yeah.
of the bellboy,
Mhm.
who's also a writer, and
I felt for
yeah,
him
you feel
here.
bad for him. He's just trying
He's
to,
a sweet guy.
He's a
Yeah.
sweet enough guy. He's just trying to like talk to him about books and the writing process, and Ohm is just like not having it. And he even like pulls out his like tape recorder,
Yeah.
records a note
oh.
for a potential character who's just like a guy who can't read a room.
Yeah,
He's
naive.
exactly
guy.
speaking directly to Connell's face, just dissing him.
He's just like a straight up dick to him.
Yeah, and then he's heating up a spoon the entire time in the turnip.
Yeah.
As
then
soon as he started heating up that spoon, I was like, oh, he's gonna put it on his
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
gonna
like,
do
he's a
something mean here.
dick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he burns his hand. Yeah.
which is a crazy thing to
So
do.
rude. Yeah. Oh, you know what? One scene we forgot to mention. The introduction of Jerry. So we did see him when he pulled
Oh
in.
yes.
But a little earlier, Ohm goes and scatters his parents' ashes in the
Right.
woods. And he runs into this character, Jerry, the mountain man, who introduces him to mushrooms.
Yes.
You know,
His mushroom milk.
his mushroom,
Mushroom
milk.
milk.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. And
I love this character.
I love him too. He's just super quirky and fun. Yeah, so that's just how those two meet, and the idea of taking mushrooms to expand your mind is introduced to the movie.
And
Just
just like when you can see the Fey realm and
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
so that has like story relevance, big story relevance.
Expand your mind. Just
Yeah.
kind of like
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
echoes throughout the film. I
Yeah,
feel like.
totally.
You're right.
Oh, okay. One other thing, content warning. We are going to talk about suicide now.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
Yep, attempted suicide, because after Ohm goes up to his room, Fiona realizes that he's forgotten his tape recorder. She gets a bad feeling. They go to his room, and she gets them to open the door, and he's hanging there.
And that really caught me off guard.
That's a good jump scare too.
I
Yeah.
think this, like, I just want to go back a little bit. I think that this action that Fiona does really says a lot about her character.
Mhm.
Exactly, yeah. That she kind of sees more than your average person, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just from, like, the short little interaction that she had with
Mhm.
him.
Yep, she has this like intuition, something's wrong. He wouldn't leave his recorder, basically.
And
Yeah.
gives him the folklore book, you're right, and introduces him to the whole concept, and then he goes talks to Jerry.
So this part where he, like, tries to kill himself, do we think that he's possessed?
I wouldn't say so.
You
No.
think that he, like, did this out of his own volition?
I think he did it out of guilt. Because
major spoilers.
major
yeah.
spoilers, yeah. We'll get to there. But like I think that this whole trip that he's doing is probably a goodbye trip for himself. And he is like trying to let go of things but just can't seem to. He's in such a terrible mood and he's just drinking a lot. And yeah, I think he was just ready to end it.
Mm.
You don't think it has anything to do with the witch?
No, don't think so. Do not
She
think
is
so.
not, like, awakened in the film yet, you feel?
No, don't think so.
Okay.
No.
That's interesting
That's
because
just my
my first
interpretation,
read
though.
was definitely, okay, it's the hotel and the witch. But now that you've said that, Tom, and given the context of everything else we know that will be revealed later.
I think he just attempted suicide. Yeah.
I think it could be either way. We'll get into
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah. I like this little like sequence when he is like almost dead. That he's in like this grainy black and white purgatory.
Black and white.
He's in the elevator that leads to the honeymoon suite, and then I believe the lights start to go out in the hallway.
Yeah.
He's like trying to close the elevator doors, and then we see in like the reflection of the doors that same woman from before standing right behind him. So for some reason he can't escape this woman.
No.
You know, and I wonder why. Why is he carrying her ghost around with him?
yeah.
And then he wakes up in the hospital. Again, this whole sequence for me, I'm like, whoa, what is real? What isn't? What is happening? I'm like, is this really how the movie's already gone?
Yeah.
Because then wakes up in the hotel. Or hospital, rather. Sorry, I'm calling it hotel because of Hotel Dieu in Montreal, but the hospital. And then goes back, and it's been like weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks at this point. And the hotel's actually closing for the season.
Which I was like, shining vibes.
Yes.
And then he goes back to like get his belongings or whatever he says.
Apparently they've been holding on to them. I was like, yeah, well, that's the thing, is I was kind of like, why would they be doing that? But then I'm thinking, where else? You know?
guess so.
Where
You know,
else?
if he had lodgings there, that's like he's in a foreign country, sure.
bring it to the
and that's where he would
hospital.
go.
Mm-hmm. And now we're going to, you know, start on a new path in the film, because when he gets there and he wants to thank Fiona, finds out that he can't. I think he finds out from Fergal, who's the guy that shot the goat with the crossbow.
Yes.
That
the
Fiona,
groundskeeper.
that Fiona's actually been missing for quite a while.
Missing.
Jerry is the suspect, so they're looking for him. And we find out that Jerry might be a little unstable. There's like some suggestion that he might have killed his wife.
Yes.
In the past. Yes. And then so I really enjoyed this, though, that Ohm is now like, I'm determined to find her. You know, like he feels like he owes her one. So
he saw something in her.
And she obviously saw something in him. And
well, thing to note is when they first have that interaction at the bar, when they're talking, he mentions that she reminds him of his mother.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true. I forgot about that.
And I think that says everything about why he's trying to find her.
Indeed. Yeah. Here's one little ding I'm gonna give the movie. He finds Jerry so quickly, and the cops are looking for Jerry and can't find him.
Yeah.
And that doesn't quite make sense to me, because he says, or I think Fergal says that he's just like hiding in the woods in a van, and then Ohm just like finds him like that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just the film's universe. I don't know.
You know, incompetent Irish guards, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
No clue. But that's just how it shakes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a little, like, you know, broing out under the stars together, because...
Does he drink the mushroom milk or no?
I don't believe that he does.
Yeah,
I don't think he does.
Jerry's
but Jerry is
sipping back
definitely on the mushroom milk. And Jerry also establishes that he knows where Fiona is, because he actually had a communication from Fiona.
Yeah.
Yes, he's kind of laying in the grass on the mushroom milk, and he's getting frustrated at something that Ohm's saying to him. Isn't he?
Yeah, I think that it's that Ohm doesn't believe that his wife, you know, wants to see him again, because he says that he saw his wife's ghost when he was on the mushroom milk, and Ohm's like, hallucination, like he would, because he's a dick.
Yeah.
And no, he's like, no, this is real. When you're on this mushroom stuff, it opens your mind up to, you know, things that normally you wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah.
Which pertains because Jerry's saying that when he was on the milk, as he usually is, he was trying to steal some supplies from the hotel, and
he saw Fiona.
He saw Fiona, yeah. So the service bell that's connected to the, like, always closed down honeymoon suite started ringing, and there's this great jump scare where it's like, you know, looking up at the ringing bell, quick tilt down, and Fiona's ghost is right there pointing up to it, like, go there. And so that's now the plan.
And then that's kind of a funny moment when it like match cuts to Jerry pointing he's making a funny face.
That was good.
Yeah, that actor is hilarious. Like, I think he's just really enjoyable. in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they got to go up there.
Yeah, he's Ohm's determined
Yeah.
to go up in that
Yeah,
room.
but Jerry doesn't manage to come along because Jerry is found by Fergal and, like citizens arrested, basically.
Yeah.
You
He's
know?
thrown in the car.
Yeah, thrown in the car, and so it's just Ohm alone going up to the honeymoon suite where all of
This is where
the
things get
horror happens.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a little hard for me to remember what happens, like,
In the order.
chronologically at this
Same.
point. Yeah. But
Because a lot happens.
yeah, he gets discovered at one point by, what's his name, Mal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he and Mal are up there together. And then when...
I know what happens, yes.
Yeah, like Mal wants him to leave, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, there's nothing up here.
nothing
You're not
nothing
going to
here,
find
yeah.
anything.
But then, of course, Ohm's like, but what about this little dumbwaiter
Yeah.
elevator situation? And when he summons the elevator up, guess who's sitting in there? It is Fiona's corpse.
Fiona's
In
dead
her
body.
Halloween costume, dressed as a
Yeah.
rabbit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Mal does a big old betrayal and just retreats and locks Ohm in that room.
Yeah.
Find out through a flashback, dude's a piece of shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's actually the worst character. He's fucking worse than Ohm.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
like, Fiona was pregnant
With his baby.
with his
He
baby.
cheated on his wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she needed to go because no one could find this out.
Exactly, yeah. So he drugged her and then brought her up to the honeymoon suite, locked her in to just dispose of her body, basically.
And then she's like, has a voice recorder.
Yeah, she got the voice recorder, which I really enjoyed as like a
That was good.
like a recurring little plot device that it turns on and we hear like she's like, there is a basement down there and it's dark, maybe somebody's in there. Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ohm is trapped up there, so he has to survive the night basically, but there's some creepy things happening.
Some really creepy things.
creepy.
Yeah. The jump scare that got me the best is that like the ghost woman is continuing to show up.
Yeah.
And there's a scene when he's in the bathroom, I think, and then I believe the recorder turns on or the TV turns on or something, and as he walks out of the bathroom, you see him through like a window into the bathroom. Weird
see a
design
TV.
choice for one thing. Weird design choice that you can see into the bathroom from the living room, but he exits so you can't see him, and then when he re-enters the living room from the bathroom, the ghost woman is directly behind him, walking with him.
Yes.
That was crazy.
Oh, and that got me so bad.
Especially because there's so many other sounds happening. Like you said, Emily, the TV's turning on. There's like lights flickering and
So you're
flashing.
distracted and you're not quite sure where to look.
Totally.
But then when your attention is like refocused on him, we see this woman right
Yeah.
behind him.
That was just a well-designed
That was
scare.
good.
Because that also wasn't one of those scares where it's like it goes quiet
Yeah.
and then there's the jump. It's like, I'm not expecting a jump scare at all, even in the least right now, and then boom, there it is.
Yeah.
That was
Amongst
great.
the chaos.
For me,
somehow.
the most tense part of the film was kind of like the whole scene where he goes down into the basement the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time
Mm-hmm.
and he's hearing Fiona say like, there's someone down
Something
here.
down
Yeah.
here.
And then
Yeah.
he's down there,
Yeah.
and then the witch comes out, and he's
Yes.
trying to get back up the dumbwaiter before she comes.
and
And he gets up and gets out, but she's still after him.
Yep. She's like, you see her just kind of in the darkness, and then when he gets up there and he thinks he's safe, he peers down the shaft, and then she starts crawling up the walls like a cockroach.
Yeah.
Terrifying, right?
And that's
And-
what was also crazy. The witch was real. You know?
Oh, she
Yeah,
was
the
totally
witch
real,
is a
yeah.
real witch.
Yeah.
Right? Because we already have like a villain in Mal, and then there's
Mhm.
also, so we have a supernatural villain and a human villain. I'm like, oh!
Yes. And then also, what about Jack the Donkey? How does he fit in? Who is he? What is
villains.
that?
I don't
Yeah,
really
what
know
is
what
that?
he is.
Mhm.
Neither do I.
Okay, so I would just say I think he is like a twist on like a children's cartoon that maybe actually existed from Ohm's childhood, who then appears through like dream sequences. This really creepy ass sequence when he's watching a TV.
Yeah.
This like fuzzy TV turns on, and it's like a children's variety show basically
Yeah.
with this terrifying donkey man with these big like ping pong ball googly eyes.
Yeah.
And that's when we find out the truth of, Ohm's guilt.
You know who I think has inspired this donkey character for this children's show.
Ooh.
Who's the guy that inspired the Jimmies?
Oh, Jimmy
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy Savile is one
That
of the
would
most
make
terrifying,
could be.
disgusting men on the planet.
No,
Yeah.
no doubt, yeah.
And I think that he
I
has
could
now inspired a lot of
Yeah.
horror movies.
A children's show host that is a monster, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
So we find out that this ghost woman that we've been seeing is actually Ohm's mother, because Ohm was playing with his father's gun when he was a child and shot her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So sad.
Really sad, and his dad hates him because of that. I really did love, like, it's so darkly hilarious though that it's Jack the donkey reading a letter from child Ohm, being like,
that was brutal.
I shot my mom and now my dad hates me. And Jack the donkey's like, well, he should.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're talking to the other children.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
It is horrible, but I found it kind of horribly hilarious.
Yeah.
Or like the performance of whoever's playing Jack the donkey.
Did a great job.
Yes, so good. Yeah, so now we know why, he...
So sad.
Yeah, why Ohm wanted to go to the hotel, and, why he feels so much guilt, why he tried to kill himself, all of these things.
Another thing to go back kind of to the beginning for is at one point, I think it's Fiona that mentions to Ohm, like, oh, if you see the witch or whatever, you gotta draw a circle around
Yes,
you.
exactly.
And
yeah.
he, makes a comment, like, if I see a witch, I'm going to the
Psych ward,
it's
something
the
like
psych
that.
ward,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he finds in the
Chalk.
basement a bit of chalk.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, he finds a piece of chalk next to like some runes, some sort of like arcane symbols on the walls. And yeah, going back to that scene when the witch is crawling up the shaft, he gets back to like this 4-poster bed, draws a circle around it, and then like this is the bit that I was like shaking and like
Yes.
jump jiving and wailing in my seat.
Well, it has
She's
like
circling
a curtain
him.
around the bed.
Yes.
You can't really see what's on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Because she can't cross it, but
She
like
can't
she
cross it.
She
Yeah.
can make scary noises at
Yeah.
him.
She can snarl at him. She's always dragging those chains as well too.
Yeah.
So like the sound design of that villain is fantastic. And when we do eventually see her, she's got like little sharp teeth as well too, like they've been filed down. Super creepy.
There's one point when he's in the bedroom still, he's not on the bed yet, and she like jumps up at this like window.
Oh, no, okay. That's like the kind of horror thing that just made me laugh. It was scary, like it got me, but I'm also like, I'm having fun. I'm having so much fun now.
She does like
Yeah.
a super jump,
Yeah, quick
and like
little
her
jump.
face just shows up in the window, and you're like, fuck!
Yeah, and that caught me off guard. I'm like, well, that's goofy and horrific.
It's goofy and horrific.
Yeah.
My favorite type of horror.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I loved it so much. But yeah, Ohm survives the night to the point where...
To his own surprise.
To his own surprise. To the point where Jerry has returned to the hotel. He's like gotten away from Fergal. And he is, talking to Mal, who's acting real shifty, because he knows that Ohm is just locked up there. And Ohm starts to pull the bell. So he's trying to summon him, and eventually it works,
Well, yeah,
Takes a
he
little
doesn't
while.
realize, like, he doesn't think to pull the bell until, what's his name? Jerry. Is, like, outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mal is hearing the bell ringing, and he's like, oh God, is Jerry coming back? Then Jerry comes back just as Ohm gives up. Or I think, like,
No, he pulls
snaps.
it, and
It
snaps.
snaps.
Yeah,
Which I was like, oh.
Yeah, so Jerry's, like, almost going to leave, but he eventually comes back because something feels off. I mean, obviously Mal is shifty as fuck.
Yeah,
And he said something about Fiona again, mentioning, she's like, if something feels awful,
Yeah.
press that.
Yeah, so it's nice that you, like, feel Fiona's presence
throughout
during...
the entire
Yeah,
film.
during this movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then Jerry is going to go up and find Ohm, which he does. He has a holler-on moment.
Yeah, because...
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because Ohm, like, he somehow is able to ring the bell again.
Yeah, he busts the wall, finds the cord, lower down.
I was so scared the witch was going to be in there. He was going to, like, grab her
Yeah,
arm.
her face was just gonna be there.
Yeah. And yeah, so Jerry is able to go up, but of course Ohm is also able to go up.
With the
And
elevator and the
with the
axe.
elevator, he's got a little crossbow. So the crossbow comes back, and Jerry unfortunately gets killed.
Shot right in the head.
Too bad, but you know what? He gets to join his wife. I guess that's what he wanted.
Finally, yeah.
Wow.
So
That's a positive spin on it.
I can spin that, and it's still sad though.
Yeah.
And then also at that point, what's his name again? Mal has lit a fire. So the hotel is now burning down. But Jerry has the key to, like, the gate in front of the elevator. So he's now trapped up there with Ohm, which is too bad for him. And for Ohm, too, actually, because they're both now trapped in a burning hotel. Yeah,
in a haunted room.
Ohm goes down to the basement level again. And Jerry follows. And I think maybe my favorite jump scare was...
Mal follows.
Yeah, Mal follows. Jerry's dead. Sorry, Jerry. Yeah, this is probably my favorite jump scare when Ohm is down there and he's hearing the chains.
Oh, yeah,
he
knows what's coming.
The witch coming.
But Mal does not know what's coming.
He's got no clue. He doesn't believe. And then Ohm starts to draw a circle around himself, and just as he's about to join it, the witch is right there.
Yeah.
She gets him.
a chain around him.
So scary.
That
Yeah.
was so scary.
Yeah.
Gotta draw your circles faster, guys. Use a protractor.
I love the production design of the basement floor as well, too. It's so creepy.
Really good.
And
Very
like,
believable.
Yeah.
Yes, it seems like it was a real place that they just found, and they're like, we're gonna
Totally.
shoot here.
Yeah, it's like this dank tunnel in there, these like old lights on the sides of the walls, and then also people's hotel keys hanging from chains from the ceiling. And when Mal gets down there, he finds the key hanging. And I love this jump scare too, right? When he's trying to untie the key, and then the witch grabs his wrists.
Yes.
You think if you were trying to get it off fast, you would just rip it, but
That's true, yeah. Maybe he was, he's taking too much time there. So then he gets chained. Same with Ohm.
And
this
then
is like the end game, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like it seems like a portal to hell opens up.
Yeah.
What do you
Yes.
think that is?
I
It
agree.
looked like a portal to hell.
A portal
I
to
thought,
hell.
oh,
Yeah.
she's literally dragging you to hell. That's what's at the end of the woods.
There are
Great.
like these two doors and two circles in both of the doors.
Yeah.
You can see through them just like moving shapes. And you hear,
Yeah, that was
Like fire?
just hear like a lot of nasty nonsense. And then the witch starts dragging Ohm and Jerry towards it.
Mel.
That's true. Jerry's dead. Sorry, Jerry. And then I think Ohm has the knife that Fiona used to cut him down with.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he manages to cut his chain
and it's
off.
because his mom in that moment
his
appears
mom
in the
appears to
circle,
him.
and it's like, it's not your fault, it was an accident, and then kind of reminds him that he has the knife,
Which is
Yeah.
nice.
Disappears.
Yes, that's true. That does happen.
So she was there all along.
She was
for
there.
this reason.
She wasn't there to freak him out,
No.
despite all the freaking him out she did.
yeah
She's just there to look after him. Yeah, so that was sweet. Nice little, like, wrapped up arc. But Mal's not so lucky. Mal doesn't have a knife
No.
on
Oh,
him.
we love to see it, don't
Oh
we?
my god,
love
I
to
needed
see
to
it.
see that
Me
guy
too.
get
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah.
You know?
This
And he
was
does.
satisfying.
it
Yeah.
was.
So then he gets pulled into this portal from hell, and I'm sure he's gonna get, picked to bits by these weird, like, entities. They have, like,
Yeah.
glowing eyes, I remember.
Yeah, glowing eyes
Yeah.
for eternity.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you don't see much
Creepy.
of him.
Yeah, which I like.
Yeah.
It was a good enough use of them.
Totally. And then Ohm gets to escape. I mean, he's gonna die, like, he passes out, but
Yeah.
then,
Somebody comes
Fergal.
to save him. Yeah.
Fergal comes in, so just another good use of the character, like, he, I think, was looking for Jerry, who escaped from him earlier, so he comes back to the hotel, and then pulls him out of there, and, Ohm's in the hospital for the second time in the movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, having a little, recuperation.
This is brought to you by Blue Cross. Make sure you have your international health travel. Thank you for
Yes.
listening.
And final scene, we have Ohm in the hospital, visited by
Fergal.
Connell.
Oh,
Connell.
Connell was the bellboy.
the bellboy.
Yeah.
Who works at the ice cream shop.
Yeah, and the
Yes,
ice
he
cream.
does. Yeah,
In the
so
hospital.
Or
Is
maybe
next door.
next
something
door.
like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
So Connell has a bunch of jobs. He wants to be a writer, but he works as a bellboy and also an ice cream boy.
And something else.
Yeah, I'm
that we
sure
don't
something
really-
else too. And we get to the conclusion of Ohm's arc because Ohm kind of agrees to read his manuscript.
Yeah.
And also,
Just at the end.
Connell's like, I did something bad. I drugged your
Yes.
whiskey with the mushrooms, and this is when he started seeing.
Yes, exactly. So
All of
he's
this
been
stuff.
drinking it the whole movie.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that all of the stuff we've seen is a hallucination. It just means that his mind has been opened
Open to
Mhm,
seeing
which
it
I
now.
like a
to
lot.
be
Yeah.
able to see
Also,
it.
Connell brought him a gift, which was alcohol.
He did,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then Ohm's like, no,
Yeah.
take it back.
Yeah.
And
so
that's nice.
a good character arc,
Exactly,
too.
exactly. And maybe I'm gonna hold off on drinking.
And then it
Mhm.
ends with the epilogue because Fiona said she didn't like that the dad was going to smash the bottle on the head. And
Yeah.
that's not how it ends. So the bottle, since he has now quit drinking too, and the violence.
The conquistador is going to give the bottle to the
father's
boy.
accepting the son again. It's like, I do love you. It's okay. Like how his dad hated him. And now that whole thing has been healed.
Exactly.
And they bury it next to the goat head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's like a more positive
Yeah.
underlying or undercurrent to that scene than there was earlier, because obviously, you know, Ohm
Yeah.
was projecting his own issues with his father
Yeah.
into the end of his book, and now he gives it a happy ending where
Which I
the
loved.
boy and the conquistador decide to go off together. Nobody has to have their head smashed open to get
Yeah,
some
it's really sweet.
nonsense
I
treasure.
feel like we kind of get it all in this movie.
You do.
know?
Yeah.
It was shocking.
Yeah, there's a reason why I gave it a 5 star, just because basically the only ding I wanted to give it was that he found Jerry and the cops couldn't. That makes
But maybe
no
because
sense
he
to
was
me.
on the mushrooms and his mind was more open to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'll
agree
accept
with
that.
that.
Headcanon. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guards couldn't find him, so whatever.
I do like that was a running theme in it.
Yeah.
I really liked that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what else
Because I think
to say?
that so many people in the world, especially right now, just need to open their mind a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Through whichever, like, means, you know, like, there's so many ways to open your minds. Some involving mushrooms, some not.
Exactly.
And just, like, be more open-minded to see
that was
people...
really just like a very explicit way to
Yeah.
open your mind,
you know?
and then you can see more of the world. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So I think it was a very
Positive message.
on
Yeah.
topic theme
Mhm.
of what society is like right now.
It's nice to
Yeah.
have a happy ending.
Yeah, it was a really nice happy ending.
I'm gonna say this is my favorite horror movie of the year so far.
I
Yeah.
would agree.
It hit more notes for me that I personally like in horror movies, which is like that sense of fun, that sense of spookiness, wrapped up character arcs, and a happy ending.
And
Mhm.
also a little Halloween homage with a little stinky
Yeah.
turnip.
Yeah.
Love it.
What were your 2 stars and a wish of the film?
Okay, 2 stars and a wish. Okay, one thing I wish. Well, it's like, this is such a good thing. It went by so much quicker than I was expecting.
Because we were having fun.
So much fun. I'm
Mhm.
like, what? The movie's already over. Wish it was a bit longer. But
Yeah.
then there wasn't really anything more to add
No.
to it. I want to know more, again, just about this guy and rabbits and what all of that's about. Another star is just like the use of Fiona's character, because her eyes are open the whole time she's in the Sweet
Ooh.
Dead, and then it
I
closes
forgot
once
about that. Yeah.
everything
Yeah,
gets
once the
resolved
mystery
and
is solved.
and
Yeah.
the
That's
man is
nice.
good, then she can rest finally, which is great because
Mhm.
her eyes were also glowing like the creatures in hell.
Yeah,
So then
right.
she's rested. And another thing I really, really liked is like the Jerry character is like an essential character in a horror movie.
Yep.
But he really was just a good guy. And his wife's death that he got blamed for was actually explained. It was more like a maid situation and all of that. So
What do you mean a maid situation?
it's like assisted.
Oh,
death
I
when
see
you're
that.
in
What you mean?
pain.
Okay.
Yeah,
That must be
yeah,
an acronym I'm not
Yeah,
aware of.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Medically assisted.
That's the one, yeah.
Yes. So that was actually that. And it's like there was so much about dead mothers in this movie.
There really was.
Yeah, a lot. So it was interesting how it all showed up.
What about you, Emily?
I really loved The Witch.
Oh, she was creepy.
I want to say that I would like to have seen more of her, but I don't think that I would have. I think that they showed her a perfect amount in the film.
Yep.
And
I love
that's
that.
why she was so effective and why I liked her so much. But it was just like awesome, like you said, Devin, that she was like a real witch, like a
Mhm.
real person,
Yeah.
not just like
Yep.
some like CGI witch entity.
Straight up
Mhm.
witch.
Love.
Maybe a friend of Gladys. We don't know.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Gal
Sisters.
pals.
Sisters.
Sisters.
Yes.
And yeah, I thought her makeup, I thought her wardrobe, I thought
Ugh.
just the character as a whole was just very well thought out and
Awesome.
very
Very good.
effective. And then I would agree with you. I really liked Jerry's character and just like the theme that he brought to the
Mhm.
film. I always love like an outcast
Mhm.
character that is misunderstood but is actually like a good guy.
Yeah,
So I really liked seeing that. I liked his character a lot.
me too.
Fantastic.
And then, yeah, kind of like you were saying as well, like, I wanted to see more because I was loving it so much, but at the same time, it was, like, just perfect the way
Yeah.
that it was.
Totes.
Yeah.
What about you?
I love Jack the Donkey.
I did too, yeah.
Jack the Donkey gets to be one of my stars. Then, like I've already mentioned, happy ending, good scares, fun atmosphere. I really enjoyed the whole conquistador thing.
Yeah.
Cool characters. My one wish, just what I said earlier. I just wish that they had maybe had a more concrete reason for why the police couldn't find Jerry, whereas Ohm could find him real quick.
Fair enough.
That's it. My one nitpick.
So go watch Hokum in
Go watch
theaters.
Hokum.
Yeah, go
It's
take a look
so
at it.
good.
And
Yes.
we're, I'm sure, looking forward to the next Damien McCarthy horror movie.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I hope it takes place at Easter.
Well then, guys, it is... Knowing him,
Hey, maybe.
it will.
Right?
Yeah, maybe
Maybe.
he's building up to like an Easter Bunny horror movie.
Yes.
You could be predicting the future, Devin.
Woohoo!
Okay, it's time for our famous segment, Who, What, Watch, Read, When, Where. The segment of the show where we get to talk about whatever we're watching or reading or enjoying or are about to watch, read, enjoy in the horror genre. Who likes to go first?
Guys, I don't think anything is going to top my Bigfoot audio. I'm just going to say that now. I got to find something that is as
So
good as
true.
That was
Bring it
so
back.
good.
The
I
best
love
whah
Bigfoot audio.
that there
It's the
was.
truest
Best whah that ever
there
was.
ever. Yeah. God, Emily, that was
But do you
crazy.
have any? Have you been watching anything?
I mean,
Watching, making,
off the top of
wahing?
my head. Okay, I did start watching that Something Bad Is Going to Happen show.
Oh,
Do
the
you
wedding
remember
thing?
when? Yeah.
Yeah, that
How
was
is that?
that was like a wedding movie, right?
It's like a series.
Oh, it's a series? I didn't know that.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Okay.
Yes, and it's exactly what we predicted
Okay.
it was going to be from the trailer. It's
Mm.
giving me absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Mm.
And it just very much feels like, oh, something's gonna happen, and nothing
Nothing
is
happens.
happening.
That's the title, isn't it?
Boo.
There was like
All sizzle, no steak. It's too bad.
yeah.
All right.
The acting is
Yeah.
like okay. I'm not like totally in love with the main character, which I think you should be to
Is it the
continue to
girl or
watch
the
a
guy?
show. The girl.
Okay. Pedretti?
Interesting.
Is that
I
who it is?
think
From like Bly Manor and Hill House? Or is
No,
it different?
no.
Okay.
Well, that's a shame.
yeah,
Yeah.
not too great. And it's kind of the only thing that I've had time to watch recently, so I am a bit sad that I'm not really liking it.
Nah.
And I haven't had much time because I've been shooting my short film.
Oh, yeah.
Hell
Yay!
yeah.
Congrats,
No
Emily.
one can save you?
No one can save
one can
you.
save you.
Yes, and we just shot like the most like complicated day of the film, so I'm glad
yeah.
to have that done with. I mean, I was super happy to do it. Like it was an awesome day. And the makeup artist did a great job on all the characters that needed all the special effects.
Sweet.
Nice.
And yeah,
I love it. That's great. I can't wait to see it.
I'm very excited for it. I've put in a lot of hard work,
Mm.
and I think it's gonna turn out good. So
Oh, I
I'm
know
sure
it will.
it
Your
will,
other
yeah.
one did, so.
Mhm.
I have no
thank
doubts.
you.
No doubts.
Thank you.
Yay! Congrats, Emily.
I'll go next.
Thanks.
So I have been reading At the Mountains of Madness, an H.P. Lovecraft novella. This is about a bunch of Arctic explorers who go up to like the farthest reaches of explored space in the North Pole, and then they encounter this huge, gigantic mountain, like tall as the eye can see, basically. And then they uncover these like eldritch beings that have been like, you know, frozen under the ice for ages and ages. And what happens when they thaw them out? Probably nothing good.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then
Mhm.
there's like this discovery of an old city, and that was like created by these old ones. It really like does a fun job of kind of tying together a lot of Lovecraft lore, like explaining his mythology about like the creation of the human race and life on Earth, and like what pertains to the Necronomicon. And,
That's cool.
yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I'm nearly done it. I think I have like 6 pages left, so maybe next time I will give a full recap or my final thoughts.
Yeah, I love book reviews.
Me
Heck
too.
yeah. So that's a novella, so pretty long, but like 100 pages or so.
Read the Necronomicon.
No, I have not.
I saw it at the bookstore on Hastings.
What like actually is like that you can buy? Because like in Lovecraft lore, it's like written by the Mad King Abdul Alzared, something like that.
It's true. I have seen them in stores before too, and they have like the little symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like, well, who created that? Who wrote that? Is it like actually old in any way, or is it just like, you know, a spirit Halloween prop?
I think that it is old.
Yeah?
In some sort of way. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it is an actual.
I might be wrong, but to my knowledge, Lovecraft invented the Necronomicon as a concept. Like it's an invention of his, and then people have referenced it and made their own.
Well, maybe I would just like to believe that it is like an old creepy thing.
Here, how about while Devin starts her Who What Watch Read When,
like,
I'm just gonna look it up.
I remember seeing it in like the tarot sections of some bookstores, and just looking at the symbol itself, I'm like, you know what? That's a book I never want to open. And I saw this title and said Necronomicon, and I'm like, I don't really know what this is, but I've heard this word said too much in a spooky, ooky way. Because isn't that the book in the
Evil Dead?
Exactly. And do you know what I'm trying to avoid? Accidentally conjuring deadites my whole life.
Don't read the Latin.
So what you can buy as Necronomicon is just a collection of tales of Lovecraft.
Well, that's not what I saw.
No, I know what Emily's talking about.
Okay.
I know exactly.
No, it had a bunch of weird writing in it. Like it seemed like some sort of like old scripture.
There's like a creepy kind of star-ish shaped symbol with like a 25 pointed star. Like it's creepy.
Yeah. I wish I bought it, to be honest.
No, I'm happy you didn't, because I like being alive.
Is that the one then?
Yes.
Just the Necronomicon?
Yeah.
Okay, a study of ancient ritual magic and esoteric grimoire traditions.
That is the exact book I saw.
Which is written by...
The devil.
Yeah.
288 pages.
Who's it written by?
I don't know.
See? Don't buy this book, guys. Don't do it. And if you read it, Emily, make sure I'm on the other side of the country.
Ed Simon.
I will not read it out loud. I'll tell you that.
Ed Simon. It's written by a dude.
Of course.
Just a dude.
I mean, everyone is a dude, isn't it?
It's from 1977.
So that's peak spooky times.
Yeah.
1977?
Yeah.
That's when everything...
It'd just be like a collection of, fun old magic myths and stuff by someone who probably likes Lovecraft.
Fun? I don't know about fun.
I just wanted it to be like a super old
I know, but like in the Lovecraft universe, it's this super old book that's written by someone who,
But I want it to be real.
Dreamed too much and learned the secrets of the universe.
We could do something so crazy. I'm going to do it on my own time and then we'll figure out the numbers of Ed Simon, and we will come up with our own lore and patterns to make it be like, I am the devil to read my book.
I would like that.
I'll do that just for you, Emily.
Devin, what have you been reading, watching, listening to?
Oh my gosh. So funny.
What do you think, dog?
Should I ask?
But wait, you can't be reading Interview with the Vampire. It's not out yet.
I can be rereading the books.
Ah. All right, give it to us. Which one are you on right now?
I'm rereading the Vampire Lestat. It is disintegrating in my hands.
Oh, I've seen this copy,
This copy has been probably dropped in every single puddle because I'm reading it in the rain all the time. So
it's been loved to death.
Yes, exactly. What I'm going to do is by myself. I found it online. The special edition. It's the first 3 Vampire Chronicle books.
Wow.
Really big, really hefty, thick, heavy book. You'd have to need like one of those plinths to stand on the... And then I have my little scroll thing in my half crescent moon glass.
Get one of those little monocles.
Yeah, exactly.
And you read it by candlelight, of course.
Yes, yeah. And then I go, I was 33 when I was turned into a vampire. So I'm going to order that book.
Hi, my name's Lestat. I have long blonde hair.
Yeah, you're probably wondering how I got here.
Eyes.
Well, it starts with this guy named Marius, and I don't want to spoil it too much for y'all. But yes, I've been rereading it just because I'm getting really hyped up because I want to have a little Interview with the Vampire viewing party, so somebody's gonna have to watch 2 seasons really soon. I'm not giving anybody side eyes, Emily.
Somebody who will remain nameless probably just should because it's a good show.
Yes,
and that somebody would enjoy it.
Nameless friend. I don't know who she could be.
Time.
Perfect.
I'm not talking about you, Emily.
Oh, it's a nameless
sorry,
friend.
That's embarrassing.
But yeah, so I've just been like planning, quite frankly, a viewing party for Interview with the Vampire.
Fantastic.
And trying to perfect like bleeding cupcakes.
Mm.
Vegan bleeding cupcakes.
Cool.
Yeah, so we shall see.
Great. Well then, I guess there's nothing left to do but wrap up the show. Guys, where can people find us on the socials?
I am at emily.english_ on Instagram and at horrorho on YouTube.
I'm Devin Ellis-Durity on Instagram and Devin Ellis-Durity or Devin Lee Ellis-Durity, I never check, on YouTube.
I'm Thomas N. Jackson 2002 on Instagram, also Thomas N. Jackson on Letterboxd. You can find this show at Whispers in the Woods Pod on Instagram if you wanted to give us an episode suggestion, comment, or critique, or just want to say hi. Please do. Also, recommend the show to a friend if you would. That is how we get new listeners.
Please
If
do.
you've got a horror-obsessed person in your life, send us their way. Also, special thanks to Gordon Durity for our mic. Special thanks to Kiah Ellis-Durity for our logo. And special thanks to Moira Christy for our theme.
The goat.
Thank you to you guys for doing the pod again.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
It's nice to be back.
It really
is. And just another thank you to the Vancouver Horror Show. And you can go follow them
We
on
appreciate
Instagram
that.
too, because they do a bunch of cool things.
Well, we will see you guys sometime.
Yeah,
in the
one day.
future.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Deal with your lizard DNA,
Don't read
folks.
Latin.
Bye.
Bye.